Yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Happy Thorough Thursday. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, before we do anything, we set the motherfucking vibe. And it's really the vibe for the day. I'm going to catch y'all up as to yesterday. My boss, she was like, your hair is so cute. She was like, can I say cute? You can say whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. I think my give a fuck Richter scale has topped the charts. But it's the vibe for today. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, my boy. After this commercial.
Hey, what are you doing up this early?
Get any two of your select breakfast faves for just $4, like the new crispy chicken biscuit.
I don't even eat McDonald's no more. I hardly eat fast food. I'll be trying to get my life together. They know me by my birth name. You know them by their work name. I know them by their birth name. Slam dog principle.
I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely.
I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be a homie. I ain't one of them general for real. I'm going to get my water. Y'all catch this while I go get that. My legs feel like shit. And we came, that too, all that too, shit, by my lonely. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be a homie. Alright, yo, welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. Welcome to the motherfucking neighborhood. If it's your first time in the neighborhood, please make sure you bring it back. Bring it back to the bottom of the map. Make sure you go all the way to the beginning and watch a video called Welcome to the Neighborhood. It's the very first video that I ever uploaded. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm out of breath. Stairs. It's the very first video I ever uploaded. Watch from Welcome to the Neighborhood in chronological order and to the point you came in on the motherfucking journey. So that's Welcome to the Neighborhood, which is the first video, then the second video, then the third video, then the fourth video, then the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, the 10th, all the way into the point you came in on the journey. What's the point you came in on the journey? I'm so glad you asked. It's the video that you clicked that introduced you to me, that made you say, who the fuck is this girl? What the fuck is she talking about? Do I want to like, share, and subscribe to this bitch? Or do I want to thank you next, that hoe? This hoe. You need to understand why you're in a neighborhood. We follow two people. One not really been a person, being God. As for me and my house, I serve the Lord. I serve him. I serve the Lord. God's got a blessing. Listen, I serve the Lord, but you ain't gotta serve Jesus like Drake say. I ain't saying we got something for these bad bitches too. All are welcome here, as I say in the words of Ghetto None. This is a no judgment zone. This is a safe place to come and just be, catch some tea, get a good laugh. If your day has just been crummy, I always got a good laugh or some good tea for you, a gem or jewel or some shit for you. Second, we follow Uncle Luke. We don't stop. We pop that pussy. We keep going to the point we came in on it. It's you already know. If this is not your first time in the neighborhood, you already know I'm working. We follow Uncle Luke. We don't stop. We pop that pussy. We keep going past the point we came in on the journey. And we watching to the very last video that has been uploaded. I like to tell people that this is a story between a girl and God. And you get to watch where I'm going, whether it be the White House, the whole house, or the pole house. Maybe all three of them in the same motherfucking day. Who knows? If you want to know a little bit about the channel and why I'm doing what I'm doing, go and see a video called The Thing About Hope, and a video called How an Angel Gets Their Wings, or How Angels Get Their Wings, or some shit like that. They far apart. But if you watch these bitches in order, you'll understand. I say watch all these hoes in order, because you get to know me. You get to see the story. You get invested in me. And so when you see me have up days and down days, good days and bad days, you just like, or bitch, or girl. But you ain't got to, bitch. You gonna want to at some point. You do it now, because if you watching this somewhere else and not on YouTube, it's too late, bitch. Like that. So today is Thorough Thursday, and I'm just gonna start with a whole bunch of random things. Like one, like quick astrological thing. So one, Neptune is in Pisces. So I have Neptune in my second house, which is in my second house of wealth, or not a fortune, but a wealth, or things that would bring money, or what I would call, because I would say it's your house of work, but it's not just your house of work. A lot of people get that, like, things that are valuables, things that mean a lot to you, because people get that confused. And shout out to the flight boss, Dolo the pilot man. Like, I listened to him explain the houses, and I don't want everybody think that the second house is the house of money, but it's anything that you give value to. So money, certain things can be more valuable than money to you. So those are those things. But but money is a thing of value. So Neptune is there, and Neptune is in Pisces. So Neptune is if I give Neptune a energy, it's the high planet. But I wouldn't even say high, because high all is not as it seems. So I've never done shrooms, but maybe it's the shroom planet. It's the psychedelic, like it's all in an illusion. Just think of it as the smoky planet. Like, you can't really see shit clearly. And it's in the sign of Pisces. I don't think that it's natally at home in Pisces, or astrologically at home in Pisces, but so the things that we value right now are, for me, in my house, in my chart, and it's crazy because so it's in Pisces, but what house does Pisces rule in your chart? If Pisces is in your chart, so that's affect my second house, and whatever house it rules is affecting. So it affects where it's placed in your chart, and it also affects where that sign falls in your chart as well. So whatever house that is. So it's not just one thing, and it's not just those two things, because if you have any conjunctions and things like that, you need to see how those energies work together with that Pisces energy. But whatever conjunction I got, like, I had to realize, everything isn't as it seems, and with Pisces, a shadow aspect of Pisces is being overly emotional. And so, but my intuition is jacked up when it comes to things that I value, because that's where it's at. And my intuition, because Pisces is like the super saying, or like they can feel, they're super intuitive. So my intuition as to work and what to do and how to move is super yiked up. But I have to understand in that yiked upness that some things may not be as they appear. So, because of that Neptune aspect, and there's some type of conjunction as well. But with that being said, so I was talking about, like, so I wanted to be on this specialized team for work, and so what I realized is I thought I was like put on this specialized team, and maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it, but it's just like, so we had a meeting today, and she was just like, everybody gets this training, and then we're gonna essentially pick specialists. So I'm looking at it as like, everybody gets this training, and whoever does this training does the best. The goal is, I just want a raise. My goal is 6 figures by the end of the year. And the crazy thing is, I told y'all this the wild card year, so I don't know what that'll look like. And it's Thorough Thursday. It'll be interesting. So yeah, today is Thorough Thursday, but thoroughly I'm looking at the astrological charts. So just the importance of being thorough, like, in everything you do. So so when you read astrology, if you're an astrologer, like, it's intentional, it's important to be thorough. Just don't look at one aspect of anything. Look at all of the many aspects and the many possibilities that can be affected by that one thing. Thorough Thursday lesson for you guys. And so as far as work, like, I wasn't thorough in my assessment of what was going on. So today I got a little more thorough in, okay, what does this look like? I do need to ask them, because one of the things I want to work on and have a conversation with one of my mentors about is how to ask for a raise. I think our company annually does raises, so we'll see. But I do have a meeting coming up and I'm going to talk about that. But like, so I told my homeboy, I was just like, I got this promotion, which I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I don't know, to be honest. Because she actually, in addition to a couple of other things that we talked about a career path, and so we'll see. But all those fails, bitch, just run me some more money. So that part. But I would like that promotion. I would like a promotion, either in this department or another department. I love what I do, but I'm very passionate about helping people and the diversity and inclusion. And so I'm putting it in the universe. I would love to become the head of that department one day, but I think I have a lot of learning to do. Yesterday, I figured, I just realized that one of my triggers is being uncomfortable, and I don't have confidence. I have confidence, but I don't have as much confidence in myself as I should. And because I don't have confidence, when people who may have confidence in me, more confidence in me than I have confidence in me, I automatically go to a negative place and I don't look at it in a positive light. So my first thing to do is to stop when people ask me to do things or ask me questions, instead of getting defensive, just taking it as positive. Like, instead of taking it as, yo, this person trying to make me look stupid or trying to patronize me, I'm going to look at it like, hey, this person believes that I can do this thing, so I should too. But I told you guys yesterday was a very, very triggering yesterday, but it's Thorough Thursday, so we thoroughly go through the shit. We sit with our feelings, but we thoroughly tear them bitches apart so that we can make them better. So we got that. So, and like, I don't be wanting to feel like I'm a fraud. I don't ever want to make it put on or make it seem like I'm something that I'm not. So in my mind, I'm like, well, maybe you should just tell them that, but I didn't, that's not what happened, or that's not how that is, or like, I'm just making shit way worse than it, because probably in real life, don't nobody really give a fuck. Like, I just want more for myself, and a part of me is just like, I'm not getting where I want to get fast enough, and I need to slow down. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. And also with that, like, I'm really working on taking my power back, because I give that shit away so fucking easily. Like, I get that shit away like butter baby. And everybody don't always deserve that shit, but it's hard because I really have to. I'm still identifying my power. We talked about this in one of the videos, and I talked about power with Corey. And so I'm still identifying it, but like, I'm just going back into this seclusion of being like, I gotta make a couple bands by my lonely. I didn't blew a couple bands. I'm so salty with myself because my savings accounts all just dwindle. They dwindle. Cause I've been recklessly spending money, but at the same time, like, fuck that. I spent all the money on me, all the money on the things that I wanted or kind of wanted. I wasted some money. I gave some money away. I lost money on a plane ticket that I can't even use or try to use. And the person that I tried to give it to, the person that blew the plane ticket, ain't even call and be like, I'm sorry, my bad, or nothing. Like, and so if anything, I'm more upset with myself for just allowing shit like that to happen again. And so my goal is to try to just go recluse just a little bit to do some self-thinking and shit like that, because I know people ain't perfect and I know life ain't perfect, but I just can't keep fucking with the same duds in my life. You know what I'm saying? I really just, at this point in my life, like, I just want somebody who gonna give me the same energy I give them. Like, and I ain't got that yet. Like, I ain't got nobody that's just like, yo, I'm crazy about you too. Yo, I just, like, I want to really, really get to know you and spend time with you. I want to make you a priority or attempt to or build towards that. Like, I don't got that. I don't have that. And I ain't, like, anybody who coming to me, they ain't on that shit. Everybody got their own shit. So I'm going to just be on my own shit until you match my motherfucking energy. I don't fucking want it. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my fucking time. Don't waste my time. Like, and I mean that shit. Like, like, like I'm good. Like, I'm good because I don't have no more to give to nobody. And that's the thing that I'm feeling too. Like, I just, as a person, as a human, like, I don't have nothing else. I don't have nothing to give to nobody. You ain't got to be perfect. You ain't got to come whole. You ain't got to come, but you got to at least try and be consistent. Like, and it's gonna take time, and we ain't rushing into nothing, because I just, that's not me no more. Like, I done rushed into some shit, and then people will be who you want them to be for the time they need to be to get whatever they need to get out of you, but then at the end of the day, they fucking turn into somebody else. I don't want that shit. Get on with this shit. And my mind, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen an episode of Snap, but I understand how people snap, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have it no more. So the next person that try to play with me, like, I don't have it. So instead of allowing people to play with me, I'm gonna just take my power back and just not fucking deal with people, because I don't want to have to snap on your stupid ass. I don't have it. I don't have it. And it's not from an angry place. It's just, that's where I'm at in my life. And I'm a good person and I'm a jovial person, but I don't have time to fucking play with people like that. My heart is, it was a poem they used to say when we was kids. My heart is not a plaything. My heart is not a toy. I didn't want it to be broken, but I gave it to a boy. Fuck that shit. I don't got it. My heart too. I just put that bitch back together, and it's held together with wet paper mache, bitch. And while paper mache is extremely strong, if it's wet, that shit'll rip. It's wet right now, so I don't have it. So my heart is in my hand, is in my pocket, and I'm guarding that shit, like, straight like that. Like, and you ain't nobody have it until you show me that you worth having it, and it's just straight like that. Like, that's where I'm at. And so because of that, I'm gonna just be by my fucking self. If I gotta do this and go and do everything and be fucking lonely, then I'm okay with that shit. I'm fine with being by myself. I'm fine with going get it by myself. I'm fine with winning by myself. I'm fine with being a rich auntie. I'm fine with all that shit. And that's the thing. Like, it was a time where I wasn't fine with that, but now, like, after all the song that's coming to my head is like a Donald Lawrence song. After all the things I've done, all the places I've gone, all the people I saw, I don't know how shit. But a lot of places saw a lot of things, but I never seen the righteous forsaken. But I never seen the righteous forsaken. Like, at the end of the day, and you gotta understand that, like I really ain't never alone, because God, like, I'm always got God on my team, and that nigga been with me. That's really my A1 since day one. So it's that, but it's thorough. Like I told y'all, it's a life detox. Like, it's a life detox. And if this the tail end of Mercury retrograde and we going through the time of like, I am reassessing. Like, this is a perfect time to read, because the 13th is like, that's the end. Like, that's the end of the Mercury retrograde, and it's a new fresh energy. And then the new astrological cycle starts on Aries. And so if I'm getting rid of the rest of my karma, if I'm getting rid of like the rest of my karmic debt, like, I got a little bit more to get out and I'm done. And it's just like this last little bit, this Captain Hook that I keep telling y'all about. Y'all don't gotta fucking believe me when I say this. I've been telling y'all this shit. It's Captain Hook. It's taking things, it's taking structures, it's taking the shit that you want to hold on to, it's taking that shit out. And it's uncomfortable. The thing about it is, when you just surrender to that shit, it don't hurt as bad. But when you fight back against it, it fucking tear you apart. I ain't fighting against that shit. You seen last night, I surrendered. I was like, I'm over it. I'm just laying in the bed. You want me to sit down and shut up, bitch? Like I told y'all in that, pace yourself. Sit down and shut up. Sit the fuck down and shut up. You don't even gotta you don't gotta give me no headache. You ain't gotta stress me out. You ain't gotta make me mad. You ain't gotta none of that. I'm going to lay down. Oh, that's what you just talk to me, universe. Just say, hey, this is what I need you to do. This is what I'm trying to show you. I need you to rest, rethink, and recuperate. That's all I need now from the universe. And I pick up those signs immediately now, as opposed to waiting until I'm already in a fucked up state. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. It's fucking Thorough Thursday. I told you we detoxing our fucking life, and I mean that shit. I mean that shit. And like, it is what it is. I drink a little detox. See, I probably do one more today. Just to like clean my insides out, clean my pores out, just get all of that nasty gunk. But the detox is not only physical, it's spiritual, it's mental. Yesterday I was getting mental gunk out. I'm getting physical gunk out. I'm getting spiritual gunk out. I'm going to be fucking so fresh and so clean. I'm gonna be so fresh and so clean. And I feel it, like when I get up in the morning, I feel fresh and clean. My soul feel clean. My energy feel clean. And when your energy is clean, you can tell who energy around you dirty, because you know it ain't yours. Like, I'm a spiritual sponge, and so I get everybody motherfucking energy, and like I be cool, but other people energy be making me. And I'm good on that. Like, I'm good on that. So, like, I'm getting circle so small, it's a period. It ain't even a period. It's like a speck, bitch. I don't have it no more. Like, I just don't. And this ain't no angry. It's just like, it's just what it do. You ever seen, and that's the thing, you ever seen somebody detox something? If you ain't never seen nobody detox no shit, then you don't really know what the fuck I feel like right now. But I'm detoxing shit. I'm detoxing bad relationships. It's like kicking a bad habit. Like, I'm getting these bad relationships out of my system. Just because you get them out of your system does not mean you don't still crave them. Let me tell you, this, I listened to, and I'm gonna name this, actually, this video, I listened to the Hard to Love album. And the person who put me on that album, I say changed my life. Like, people come in your life and they have little changes. You know, you be like, oh, this person changed my life, or oh, this person, oh, they made me feel. Nah, this person changed my life. Turned me from a girl into a woman. I even got a tattoo, my queen tattoo on my leg. I call it, that's my his tattoo. Like, and I don't fuck with him no more, and I won't ever fuck with him again, but it's a reminder of all the things that he taught me. We used to play chess together. Like he was the first person in this world that showed me that there was somebody like me. That I wasn't nothing, that something wasn't wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? That I can have another human interaction. Now, what fucked me up is he ended up being like, he ended up hurting me. And I always say, and I tell people all the time, I say he hurt me out of all the relationships I ever been in. Like, he never put his hands on me. Not one time. Not one. He did shake me because he was real mad at me, which I absolutely understand, still unacceptable, but he was real mad at me, which I absolutely understand, but he never put his hands on me. He did get out his body when he was talking to me, and that's why we can't fuck around no more. Bro, this shit be making me mad. But you're not about to talk to me sideways. And so, but the thing is, when you, to whom, I told Corey, I said, I don't judge people by their book knowledge. I judge them by their soul knowledge. And because I know his soul, it's just like, nah. Like, and to whom, like, when you know better, you do better. You don't give a baby the death penalty for finding a gun and mistakenly shooting somebody. They don't know better. But you do charge that adult a lot differently when they consciously make the decision to kill somebody. So sometimes people's souls be babies. They be old, but they souls be babies. They souls be kids. And so, like, that's how I judge people and I deal with people. So with him, like, I cut him off, and he to this day, he don't get it. He still don't understand, like, why you treat me like this and you let all of these other people, because you fucking know better. You fucking know better. And let me tell you, detoxing the boy, like, it's been since 2016. And it's this thing that we do. It's this cat and mouse game of, like, you say something crazy and I come back, or I say something crazy, I'm never going back. And just the thought of never going back makes me want to break down in tears. It makes me want to, like, I want to run back. Have you ever detoxed a person? You ever detoxed anything in your life? If you ever detoxed it, if you never detoxed anything, watch the movie Ray. You see how violently ill that is? How he gets, that's how it feels. It's not that you don't crave that thing like a drug, because you do. Because especially being a person like me who understands everything, sometimes you just gotta fucking walk away, because, like, you're worth more. And some people don't get that shit until they can't get to it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't doing this to teach nobody no fucking lesson. It just is what it is. But that's just the way it gotta be. So right now I'm detoxing some relationships that I ain't even talk to these people. I ain't talked to them in at least 5 or good 6 months, and I'm still just getting the remnants out of still wanting to talk to them, like listening to certain songs and just being like, fuck, like I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about people who was in the trenches with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say trenches, I don't even know. Like, when I talk about them trips back and forth for hours and a half, like, them trenches. With my fucking car, when I was having anxiety attacks. Like, that type, when the anxiety was worse than fucking just me laying in the bed. When I couldn't fucking function. Like, just grab me and say, bitch, calm down, you okay? Like, that type of shit. Like, it's moments like that where... Like last night where I wanted to recoil and go back to that, because I don't know if it's still available, but it probably was. But I don't, like, that's the times, that's when the drug addict, when the fucking addict like been clean for so long and they just need that fucking cigarette. They need that hit. Like, that's how I needed a hit last night, but I ain't take one. You know what I'm saying? So like, and so I'm in the gym today and I'm listening to like that music, and so that whole Hard to Love album is so funny because I just feel like it's him talking to me, and it's so funny because when we actually started listening to that, I didn't know at the time, but he was listening to that, and he's such a psychopath. Like, that's the crazy thing. He's a fucking, like, he's a psychopath. So, like, he know how to train people's brain and shit like that. So, he intentionally had me, like, we had the conversation. He intentionally trained me to listen to these songs so that every time I hear a song, I would think of him, which it did for a long time. And so, especially a lot of times when I was in like really bad domestic disputes and things like that, and I couldn't talk to him, I wouldn't talk to him for whatever we was on one of our off stints, I would put on that album and just listen to it, and it would calm me down, it would make me feel safe. And I told him that, and so I try not to listen to music that reminds me of people that hurt me, because I'm human and my heart is huge. So I was just like, I just, those emotions come back. But today I listened to that album and I pushed that shit out. I was just like, yeah. And I responded to all the things that came up in my head. Like, you don't have a hold on me anymore. You can't have a hold on me anymore. So like, that's a, I don't like to talk about my exes and things like that, or my old friends, but it's just like, that's a type of detox. If you want to know how I detox and what detox is for me, or what that looks like, or what they feel like, it feel like that relationship that you had to walk away from because it wasn't good for you, because it was unhealthy, because it was unclean, because it was hurting you more than it was helping you. And cigarettes, they calm your nerves, but they also give you cancer. Hello, somebody. So, like, if anybody who ever did some shit to me, you want to like prove to me anything, or like just be a better person. Like, that's all. Just don't make the same mistakes you made with me. Treat whoever the next person you with better. Learn from the mistakes you made with me, because I definitely learned from the mistakes I made with you. But it don't mean that I don't still crave those things every now and again. I'm pretty sure anybody who kicked Alcoholics Anonymous, like, they still crave a drink. So like yesterday, everything in me wanted to run back to a vice of mine. Not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not after, like, it's certain things you can't never come back from, especially when you have the soul knowledge of to do better. You know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy because, like, out of all my relationships, like, and I say this, and it feels so horrible saying this, but out of all of my relationships, I always looked for him in everybody. Like, I looked for him in everybody. And just the reality is, it ain't no him. You know what I'm saying? But I, like, in order to get something new, there must be complete destruction of the old. I don't, like, him wasn't good for me, no matter how much I wanted. And the pieces of him that I found in other people were just as toxic as him. Hello, message somebody. So maybe I'm looking for the wrong thing. So, that's the thing too. But Like that's a part of what I'm going through. That's a part of what I'm feeling. Like I miss, like I miss because the thing about me is everybody I was ever with was my friend. We were friends. Everybody, like every dude that I was with was my homie, because they that was very often the issue, because I was too much homie and not enough, lady. So they was all my niggas, and so it was like I missed being able to pick up the phone and run the shit, or just shoot my day, or just being like, yo, let me run this thought by you, or like even the good and the bad stuff. But I'm good. I don't miss it that much. It's just I had a moment, but it came and went, as Drake would say. Hello, somebody. So, but I'm detoxing, and as you go through detox, you agitated as fuck. Like everything agitates you. Like I'm telling you, detoxing everything agitates you. And so, but with that, like I think of it as my vibration rising, or I'm getting lighter, and I'm getting closer to where I'm at. So I'm detoxing bad jobs. I'm detoxing bad friendships. I'm detoxing bad relationships. And I even go back to friendships. It was a friendship that I went back to, and I'm still like at the end of I got one more day of Mercury retrograde, and I'm at the end of Mercury like, yeah, nah, that one not gonna work either. Nah, and it's not like these people bad people, like Corey be saying. Let's normalize like not let's normalize just not being friends with somebody anymore, because you outgrew them. You ain't not a bad person, but like I don't hate nobody, but we ain't the same. We ain't going the same direction. Like it's like coming up, it's like taking a hike with your friend, walking down the street, and y'all come to a crossroad, and your friend want to go here, but your path is here. Like it's not. I'm not mad at you because that's your path. That's stupid. But I recognize that that's your path, and I hope that on our journey to that path that you picked up something from me, and I picked up something from you that'll help me as I go along my path and you go along yours. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna miss this person when they go on their path. It doesn't mean that like I don't think about that person when they go on their path. I just understand that they path and my path, they're different for now. And they may come back around, who knows, and we might just have to go through, oh man, it's a Buddha principle about rice. I wish I could link it up, but I wish I could link it, but I'm not even gonna tell a story because I gotta run. But like maybe one day, our paths will cross again. But if they don't, that's okay too. Like you walked me as far as you needed. When we talk about spirit guides, you guided me as far as I needed you to guide me. Now we gotta go our separate ways, and that's what I'm realizing about a lot of people. But it's that feeling of just missing anybody. Any human person misses people or places or things that help them get to where they're going. But it's time for us to go somewhere else now. And so I'm working on my confidence thoroughly. I'm thoroughly, like last night I told y'all it's important to watch these videos in order. Last night I told y'all seen how I just was out of it. It's just like, these are some of the things that I was working out yesterday. I got a meeting with a peace dealer today. God say the same, that everything work out the way it's supposed to, and it's going to cause me to use a side of me that I suppress a lot, because for so long people told me I was dumb, or like I didn't want to feel like, because if you're too smart for a lot of people, they like, I was bullied. You know what I'm saying? I was bullied as a kid. Shit, I was bullied as a fucking adult. And me bullied. Yeah, that's probably why I'm so like, nah, don't fuck with me now. Because when I should have been like, don't fuck with me, I was telling my homeboy, I'm either one way. I'm one or two ways. Even though I'm a colorful person, I'm either really nice or I'm tear your fucking head off. I don't know no in between. I don't know that middle ground. I don't know that passive aggressive shit, and I'm never gonna know it. I'm never gonna fucking learn it. People like, you just need to learn how to play in the and the people, everybody who give me that advice, with the exception of my best friend, that you gotta know how to be nice, nasty. Nah, bitch, I'm nasty. Like Booster say, bitch, I'm real nasty. So like, and that's the thing. Like people think because I'm so nice that they could just do things to me, and then they find out that I'm not. Like I'm nice, but I tell everybody I'm just as equally nice, mean as I am nice. So if you think I'm the sweetest person in the world, bitch, then I got Satan on speed dial, bitch. Bitch, I don't even have to press one, bitch. He just pop up at the party, bitch, for real. But I suppress that because I don't want to be that. But as part of the shadow attributes, you can't suppress it because what'll happen is that monster will pop out. So I have to learn how to. And so now, since I have learned, I just started putting people in their place in the moment. I don't suppress it because if I don't tell you now and I tell you later, you're not gonna like later. You rather me tell you in this moment with a nice little stern Leanne voice I'm gonna give you instead of when I flash out. Don't nobody want me to flash out. And it's a lot of people that don't know nothing about me flashing out, but it's some niggas that know me. Shout out to Hurricane Rob. Shout out to motherfucking Mark. Shout out to motherfucking Maya. I remember Rob told me, one of the things he told me, I remember when I was working at Thrive, he sent me down, he took another job and he left and he said, look, he said, one of the things I need you to learn how to do is not to flash out on people. He said, you can't let people make you flash out. That nigga seen me flash out more than a little bit. And people don't be like, Leanne, you wouldn't. I burn this whole fucking place down. Period. No smiles, no jokes. And the people be laughing, no. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say that on camera because people be like, it could be used as fucking, my brain goes like, oh, this could be used as evidence. Fuck that shit. I said what I meant and I meant what I fucking said. But the only reason I've ever done it, because I'm going to argue rule of fucking completion, bitch. The only reason I would ever do that is because somebody made me. Like, I ain't want to, I ain't have to. Like, it was a force. Like, I was forced to do it, but don't push me. Don't ever push me. Because if you push me, like, that's it. So I'm working through it. It's thorough fucking Thursday. And I talk to you guys and I say this all the time, but like, and I feel like I be getting so redundant sometimes because they be like, I know they be like, but I really be trying to, I feel like I be trying to convince people because I really am like, I really am a sweetheart. And that's so like that 4 or 5 seconds from wildin', and we got 3 more days to Friday. And I'm just trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would dare me. Ooh, that's all I want. All right, I can't stay too long. I'm actually late for a meeting that I really don't feel like going to, but I'm going to pop on and show my face anyways. But, I mean, it's Thorough Thursday. But those are some of the demons. Those are some of the things that I'm fighting. It's fucking the end of Mercury retrograde. I told you this one was Mischief Managed. I told you this one Captain Hook. I told you it was a lot of things that's encompassed in the last part of this Mercury retrograde that people really don't fucking understand and they really don't fucking get, and they don't know how to wade these spiritual waters, so they losing they shit right now. And I'm not losing my shit. I understand what's going on, but don't mean I used to tell the dude I was talking about, I used to tell him just because it's the truth don't mean I gotta like it. Like, I'm detoxing, bitch, and I'm detoxing a lot at one time, and it may not seem or may not look like I'm doing much, but bitch, trust me, like, I'm doing a lot of work right now, and most of the work come when you being still. Hello, somebody. And that's what people think work come when you actually doing stuff. Like, the most important work you do is your spiritual work, your mental work, and that shit, it's the most tedious work, because the mind is the most delicate thing in your body. That's why it's protected by a skull. You got breasts, them ain't in a cage. Like, all of your important things are protected, but even with the fucking ribs, it's an opening. Ain't no opening to your brain. You want to know why? Because it's the most delicate thing in your body. Like, you ever hit your head? I done been knocked in my shit. Protected. That skull is the thickest part of your brain. That's why they gotta get a fucking chainsaw to open your head up. They ain't gotta get a chainsaw to crack your ribs. Somebody could crack your ribs by stumping them bitches in. It take a lot to bust a head wide open. Hello, somebody. You can actually fall and hit your head and not bust your shit open. That's how, so it's the most delicate thing. That's why it's the most protected thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. This Thorough Thursday. I'm dorking out on y'all a lot today. I got a lot of knowledge. And so with all of that being said, is I'm not hiding anymore. Like, I'm a fucking nerdy girl. I'm a nerdy girl, and I like nerdy shit, and I'm very intelligent, and I think a lot. My ex used to call me a baby genius. He used to call me an idiot savant. I'll take the savant, not the idiot, but like, I am, and that's me. And if you intimidated by me or you feel a certain way by me, like, I gotta stop being intimidated by myself. Like, fuck that shit. And I'm ratchet as fuck. Bitch, you can be smart and you can be ratchet. I'm more than one just thing, and I don't want people to take me in a vacuum. You can't take me in a vacuum, because the moment you think you got me figured out, I'm something else. Like, I'm gonna keep on evading your thoughts, because I'm not, like, I ain't trying to. That's just who I am. So my Thorough Thursday is a thorough cleanse of myself. I'm going to take us out on Hard to Love. I ain't hard to love, but I'm a lot to love. And I come with a lot, but I'm worth every penny of it. I'm worth every second. I'm worth every moment. I'm worth every fucking hour of it. And a lucky person gonna find that out one day. But until then, like, fuck that shit. Like, I had to make it. I don't mind doing shit by my fucking self. I'm gonna hit the gym, bitch. I hit the gym today. That worked out. Corey got me on some fucking fine ass, some hot girl summer work. Some hot girl, that's what we gonna call this workout. The hot girl summer workout. Megan Thee Stallion. And all the smoke. I love Megan, but Megan ain't no fucking hot girl, bitch. You gotta be from Louisiana. You gotta have a 318-225-504. You gotta have one of them area codes to be a real hot girl. Everybody else is hot girl like. I grew up hot girl number 1 on my purse. Y'all see my little cousin? Like, I was fucking a kid saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a thing for real. I know that, like, this bitch is arguing over a hot girl. Yes, bitch is that serious. My hot girl and your hot boy was sitting by the bayou. Go watch that video too. It's on here. Watch these hoes in order. All right, I had to get that out. I feel a little bit better. I ain't tripping today. I'm in a place where I haven't been in a really long time, but I'm back here with a different attitude, and that's scary to me. But I'm okay. I'm blessed. I got a lot of opportunities. I thought some opportunities had come into fruition, but I had to take a step back and work my way up there. But it's a wild card year, so I'm gonna still look at every opportunity. We gotta watch from the beginning. I'm gonna have to go watch these shows from the beginning myself. But, like, I'm excited about all the opportunities. I'm thinking about shit differently. I'm taking shit differently. But I feel the feels when I feel them. I sit with them. And then I feel them, and I assess them, and I share with you what my assessment is, and then you'll see the outcome of my assessment. But I record these things just to show you that it ain't just you and you ain't by yourself. Hello, somebody. All right, let me see if I can find this song and then hop on this meeting. I don't know what this meeting even about today, but I'm gonna just cut it on and then get to work. I got one more day of work. Shit, what song? Oh, Hard to Love by Usher. That's the name of this video. And if I am hard to love, it's me being hard to love myself. Sometimes it's hard to love yourself, but if you can't love yourself and all of your flaws, then how the fuck you gonna expect somebody else to love you? Hello, somebody. So sometimes, even for myself, I'm hard to love, because I don't accept all of the parts of me, and I'm learning. I'm really working on that. So I got more work to do. I ain't tripping. I ain't got nothing. Like, my house clean. You know what I'm saying? It's the album. Is this the album? I just want the song. All right. So the album is Hard to Love. That's a wonderful album. It's a beautiful album. I think it might be Usher's best album. We can debate about it at another day. But sometimes you hard to love. And not hard to love as in somebody else, but sometimes loving yourself is hard. But that's, the more you love yourself, the more other people love you. And you don't love yourself to make other people love you, but it's attractive, just so you know. And I'm telling this to myself. Y'all know I be talking to myself most of the time. So with that being said, whatever commercial, and then we're going to hop off. It's been Thorough Thursday, ho.
We stand in defiance.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. Love on yourself some more. Detox. Sit with your demons. All that shit.
We defy what logic says we should look like, sound like,
Message, bitch. The commercials got messages in them, ho. Man. Thank you, God, for everything, every relationship, and I release all that is not for me, and I welcome in all that is for me. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Your will be done. That part.
Got a crush on a new toy,
And all is never safe, making all of the bad choices. But it's a brighter day. I know that I'm hard to love, 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 hard to love. I know that I'm hard to trust, 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 hard to trust. It's like you're gambling, falling for me. I'll kill you, you're gonna lose. It's like you're gambling, falling for me. I'll kill you, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Gambling, falling for me. I'll kill you. Look, my video, my camera popped up and I ain't know. I'll sing you back and forth. Hey, you never know you try your luck. They call me Las Vegas. You get what you pay for. Girl, I'm not your lucky card. I'll make you take a loss, but I am perfect. I'm just being nosy right now. Love what they aim for. Yes. I know that I'm hard to love, 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 hard to love. I know that I'm hard to trust, 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 hard to trust. Hey. It's like you're gambling, you're falling for me. I'll kill you, you're gonna lose. It's like you're gambling, falling for me. I'll kill you, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You might lose. Sometimes it's worth the loss, guys. You could lose it all. I'ma make it free fall, baby. Fall into infinity. He say what? I'ma make it go real crazy. Shit ain't never like it seems. That's Neptune, bitch. I'm your problem. I'm your amphetamine. You can follow me. It's like you're gambling, falling for me. I'll kill you, you're gonna lose. It's like you're gambling, falling for me. I'll kill you, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Gambling, falling for me. It could kill you, but you could win it all.